Hey, it's Noting. This is One Bad Apple Presents
Humma Kavula.
Hey, I'm George. I play bass for Humma Kavula.
I'm Glenn on guitar.
They're the Shredders, and you guys have a kind of a cool backstory. We're at One Bad Apple Records in Castro Valley, and this is kind of where the origin of the band took place. Why don't you walk us through that?
So I live in Castro Valley, and I had discovered that listening to records on headphones was amazing. And it just so happened there was a record store here, so I came down, spent a bunch of money, and I chatted up Don, and he's like, "Thanks for the money. Oh, you must play music." He saw some of the selection. I was pulling out like Jaco Pastorius, Weather Report, some Maiden, some Metallica, and he's like, "This guy's all over the place. I don't know what's up with him." But we started talking, and I just had mentioned to him that our guitarist quit the band that we were trying to get started, and that's where he hooked me up with Glenn.
Now let's hear Glenn's version of this. I bet it's entirely different. I bet Weather Report's not mentioned at all.
So I was relatively new to the Bay Area, just checking out all the different record shops because I love collecting vinyl. And I come into One Bad Apple for the first time, I think, and start talking to Don. And he's got a guitar hanging up behind the counter. I'm like, "Oh, cool. What kind of guitar is that?" He's like, "Oh, you play? Want to play?" And so then I'm in the record shop just jamming out on Don's guitar. And he's like, I know somebody that's looking for a guitar player. You mind if I pass your number along?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah." So gave my number and totally forgot about it. A month later, all of a sudden I get this weird phone call from this guy named George. He's like, "Hey, are you looking for a band?" Something like that. Maybe it wasn't as dorky as that.
No, it was totally as dorky as that. It was like, "Oh, hey, yeah, I got your number from Don. Here you're looking for a band. We just lost our guitar player." And Glenn asks, he's like, "So, why'd your last guitar player leave?" And it's like, "Yeah, I got really mouthy and kind of wasted on my birthday party and mouthed off to him, so he quit." And he goes, the first thing out of Glenn's mouth was, "Yeah, that's a red flag."
How do these kind of sounds incorporate in the sound of your band now?
I'll take this. I think it lets us experiment more with textures, right? Like you probably don't see it now, but both of us use a lot of effects in our playing. It blends together. It's like the parts on the bass and the guitar can be syncopated at times, but yet ambient and spacious, and that all comes from our past influences.
Yeah, I was listening to your singer Michael earlier talking about the 4 levels of vocals when he sings. And as I was over, I was kind of just eavesdropping, and I was like, wow, like that is someone who's really technical and really thinking about, what's possible within a vocal range and kind of hitting all that. I could never do justice to what he said, but it sounded like a scientific report. So the thing I think that, people should expect when listening to your band is it's a highly technical band.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, I always strive, like something about being a musician and playing with the music that we grew up on. You strive for technicality, but it also doesn't feel like a technical band, right? And I think I like to think it's subtle, but people can groove to it.
Yeah. What do you think?
And definitely there's a lot of melodic element, but we like to have this interplay of like a quiet part or a quiet section that builds a mood, and then bludgeon you over the head with a heavy part, and then back to the quiet. And it's kind of the storm comes in, and then it kind of fades away. And that's kind of the feel vibe of the band. There's influences, not just the early 70s, 80s metal, but we have a lot of influences from alternative in the 90s, everything from Soundgarden, Jane's Addiction, you name it, all those bands, that whole era really inspired us.
I mean, I don't know what else I could say. Humma Kavula, they want to bludgeon you over the head with the heavy part. I mean, that's like a great tagline right there. So you guys are going to play a song called Spellbound for us?
Yeah.
So I'll let you guys get to it. And listen, if you're in Castro Valley, make sure you stop by One Bad Apple Records. Pick up some vinyl. Who knows? Maybe bring someone in here that doesn't play an instrument. They'll look at a record cover, and it may start a whole career in music for you. So come down One Bad Apple Records, and thanks to Humma Kavula for playing.